The murder trial for former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin approached the end of its first week Friday, with the chief homicide detective at the department testifying that it was considered deadly force to kneel on a person's neck. Floyd, a 46-year-old black man, died May 25 after Chauvin kneeled on his neck for more than 9 minutes, saying he could not breathe and pleading for his life. Officers had handcuffed Floyd and pinned him down in an arrest over the alleged use of a counterfeit $20 bill at a store. Asked why Chauvin's actions were considered deadly force, Zimmerman replied, "Well, because of the fact that if your knee is on a person's neck, that can kill them." He testified that he had not been trained to kneel on a person's neck after they have been handcuffed. Zimmerman was one of the 14 officers who spoke out against Chauvin in an open letter in June. In cross-examination, the attorney for Chauvin argued that police department policy allowed officers to use whatever means to protect themselves and that officers had to sometimes improvise in dangerous situations. Zimmerman agreed but rejected the argument that there was any need for Chauvin to improvise with Floyd. On Thursday, former Minneapolis Police Department Sgt. David Ploeger testified that Chauvin did not immediately disclose to him that he had kneeled on Floyd's neck. Ploeger, who was a supervisor in the 3rd Precinct before his recent retirement, said Chauvin restrained Floyd for too long. When Mr. Floyd was no longer offering up any resistance to the officers, they could have ended the restraint, Ploeger said. The court also heard from 2 paramedics who responded to the scene and said Floyd had shown no signs of life upon their arrival. Attempts to revive Floyd were unsuccessful, the paramedics said. In emotional testimony the same day, Floyd's girlfriend, Courteney Ross, described his character and acknowledged the two had struggled with opioid addictions after they were prescribed drugs for chronic pain.